Hello and welcome to this video. So today we'll talk about how do we put it into practice. So essentially we went over energy balance, some nutrition basics about macros and micronutrients and the importance of these. And now it's essentially about putting everything together and finding a strategy that will help you get closer to your goal and reach your goal. So let's dive straight into this. So first of all, let me move to this corner up here. There you go. So we'll keep this video quite short today because it's just a few tips and it's just one slide. So this is going to be fairly brief. But usually we want to find a couple of strategies, a couple of things to focus on that will give us the best result. Often I hear loads of people, especially when I take on a client, they've been focusing on many little things that don't give them the best results, which makes us exhausted because we put loads of effort in for minimal results, whereas we want to find things that we can focus on a little bit that gives us the best results. And those are the few points that I'm going to talk about. So number one is the total calorie consumption. So whether your goal is weight loss or muscle gain, the total amount of calories that we consume is important. So if your goal is weight loss, we want to be in a slight calorie deficit, which is a negative energy balance. And if your goal is muscle gain, the best thing is to be in a slight calorie surplus. So essentially eating slightly more than the energy we burn. I'll dive a bit more into detail about this in future videos. Number two is protein target. So we know that protein is very important for muscle gain. And again, in a future video, I'll talk a bit more about the importance of building muscle. Another reason why protein is important, especially for weight loss, is because protein is very satiating. So what that means is it makes you feel satisfied whenever you eat it. So the more protein you have, the more satisfied you feel, the less hungry you will feel, which is important, especially if you're trying to be in a calorie deficit. Number three, there are loads of research that shows that low fat or low carb diet do not have a big difference. So essentially we want to have that flexibility on whether you want to go low fat, low carb, or medium of both. So there is no rules, and this is why low carb doesn't necessarily mean loss in weight, or low fat doesn't mean that either. It all at the end of the day, it all goes back to your energy balance. So we want you to have the complete flexibility. Number four is a minimum of 5 servings of fruit and veg per day, and this is for your fibers, your vitamins, and your minerals. So a serving is about a handful. So let's say an apple equals 1 serving. So if you're having some salads, vegetable with every meal, that should be hit quite easily. And about energy out, so if your goal is to lose weight, we want to really focus on burning or expending energy, and we want to do this through needs, so your non-exercise activity thermogenesis. So essentially that means we don't really want to focus on burning calories during your workout. I'll touch a bit more about this again in future video. So we want to move more during the day, really. So the more you move during the day, the more calories you'll burn, and it's just going to be a bit more efficient. And lastly, use your training, use your exercise time to build muscle, to build skills, endurance, strength. There's so many things that we can focus on during our workout, and those are the things that we want to think about rather than just burning calories. This will make it a lot more enjoyable, so you'll focus on developing and growing rather than just burning the calories, which can sometimes feel like a bit like a bit of a chore. So yeah, so those are the 6 points we kind of want to focus on when it comes to reaching your goal. If you want any more information about this, please let me know. I'm more than happy to discuss a bit further. And yeah, thank you for your time today, and looking forward to hearing from you. And yeah, take care. Bye.